Hello, welcome to lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the first week of August 2019. Thank you for your continued support, Pisces. Okay, we already have a jumper for you. This is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck. And, okay. Your cards are quite feisty the way they're coming out here, Pisces. It's interesting. And we're going to take those two. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Fire. It's very interesting, Six of Fire. But we started here with the Maiden as the first card. That's what jumped out for you. It's such a dreamy Maiden card, right? This is like the young, the young lady here. Oh, that's beautiful. And then we have the Six of Earth with the Ace of Earth. And we have the Seven of Earth. And let me tell you, these cards are shuffled, okay? And your reading is the 8th reading, Pisces. So, listen. And I've seen this one before. But I've seen this one. And those two, these are the first time they're coming out. But these are the cards that came out for you, which is quite interesting. There's so much Earth energy here. We have 3 Earth card, Fire, and then the Maiden card. So for a lot of you, Pisces, during this time, you're really coming into your own. Like, we talk a lot about Pisces, 12th house energy, right? The way we normally explain Pisces in terms of astrology, it's kind of like you've gone through the wheel of the whole zodiac. The whole zodiac wheel, if you will. If you will, as in WILL. But anyway, so you from the 1st house to the 12th house. You're in the last house in the zodiac wheel. So you've experienced all and mastered all this energy, right? You're like a master of being, of a 3D being in this world, as a spiritual being having a 3D experience, right, Pisces? And Pisces are so Neptunian in that you live mostly in that other world, in that spiritual realm, perhaps most of the time than in the real, grounded earthly realm that we all occupy here. So a lot of times, and I'm saying all this, is that there's always that thing to ask Pisces to be grounded. Ground yourself. And this energy that's been passing, you've been going through, Pisces, for the past couple of months, really, since that shift in late February, early March, that we all as a collective went through. But there's been a thing with you, Pisces, coming out of a dream, but it's not even like a dream that you chose to step into, if you will. It seems almost like you are going through something that a lot of it you didn't even understand. It's like you didn't even choose it. It's almost like you are paying karmic debts that don't even have to do with you. Karmic debt for the collective, karmic debt for family, karmic debt for perhaps even past lives, karmic debt for lovers. Like you've been doing some heavy duty spiritual work, and it was all happening deep within, like that, like we don't even have access to it, Pisces. And it seems like, especially, and I felt that very strongly during the last reading I did for Pisces, it felt like you were coming out of this. Like it's almost like there's a real true sense that karma has been paid. Whatever karmic debt, whatever baggage you've been carrying along, whatever it is that you've been working through, it's like you're at the tail end of it. And it's truly showing here, okay, Pisces, because all this earthy energy here, it's telling me, yes, you are grounded. We start here with that beautiful maiden in this dreamlike place, right? It's almost like Eve in her beautiful enchanting garden with roses and this rabbit. She's just playing and lifting up a beautiful, dress, almost like she's dancing. Look at that beautiful butterfly that's hanging right there above her hand. It's so whimsical. It's to say that transformation has happened. There's a new Pisces here. It's like a continuation of the past reading. I'm literally having goosebumps for you, Pisces. That has happened. You literally right here, Pisces. You are on, like your feet are on the ground, in nature, enjoying, and it followed straight by this six Six of earth. And six of earth, what do we see as six of earth as? This is six of earth of finally learning to balance things out. Okay, six of earth is that energy of keeping it all balanced, the give and take, right? The give and take. How much of ourselves do we give? And it may also be keeping it balanced in the way we use all these energy, the earth energy, which is how we ground ourselves, the air energy, which is the intellect, right? A mind, the way we communicate and express ourselves, the fire energy, that deals with our creativity, right? That spark of life, a passion, and of course water energy, which is what you are, Pisces, which is deals with emotion, spirituality. So and yes, fire and all of these energies deal with spirituality, but it's a that and there's that extraness, that fifth element, which is ethers. So it's like you're really learning to balance all these energies within you. You're learning to balance how the how to the give and take in life. How much do you give to this 3D world, and how much perhaps do you give to that spiritual experience that continues on, right? To the spiritual realm, to that 5D world, to the dream world that you feel so much more comfortable occupying, Pisces. That's what I'm getting here with that six of pentacles. But it's six of pentacles. That balance is happening here. That's what's most important here. Okay, it's a balance that's happening right here in the earthly realm, in the 3D world, in that you understand that you're grounded, you're primarily you are here. Okay, and starting again, ace of such a beautiful ace of earth, like that is auspicious new beginning for you. The universe is offering you that new beginning, a grounded new beginning. You've let go of whatever was in the past. You've conquered that energy. You've paid those karmic debts, whatever they were, for whoever they were coming from, for whatever reason. And now you can start anew. You've learned how to balance your energy. You've learned how to stay grounded, how to be your beautiful self in this world, in experiencing the earthly things in this world, right? All the different elements of this world, all the beauty of this world in this beautiful garden or forest, what it looks like the maiden is in. Like you're in your full youthful attitude, ready to start anew, ready for your Prince Charming, ready for what does life await from you. It's like you've been asleep all this time, and then the maiden is awakened to look around, to see all the beauty, and to start living, right? Amongst the living. And here, this is the beautiful new beginning that the universe, that God, the divine, is offering you. That Ace of Earth is the minor arcana version of the Sun card, which is enlightenment, yes card, protection, divine protection at that. So you're getting that. But then again, this is not the Sun card, however. This is a minor arcana. This is an offer from the universe. Are you going to accept that offer? Are you going to take on that challenge, Pisces? This is a question. And I want to say yes, because you move on here to the Seven of Pentacles. The growth continues. The growth continues. Look, yoga position, meditating. All the chakras are in alignment. Understanding, balance again from a 6 to a 7, accepting that challenge, that new beginning with passion. The wings here and behind is made of fire. And let's not forget what's facing you is that 6 of Wands, the card of victory, accolades. So all the people around you that have been looking, what they will understand is that yes, give and take. Look at the duality in this card. Okay, there is a dark and light figure, and then there are crossing swords that are dark and light at the same time. There's a sense of duality. There's a sense of compromise here. There's a sense of, it's almost like, let's lay down the swords, let's agree to disagree, or perhaps let's come to an agreement as to how we're going to go forward. Keeping everything balanced, that's been so important for you, like during this time, Pisces. Okay, and it's gonna bring you victory. And the 6 of fire also talks about getting accolades from those around. So there's a whole community, there's a whole group of people that have been waiting for you to join Pisces, that are going to give you accolades, that are going to cheer you on, going to welcome you. In the Rider Waite, we used to see the Six of Wands. It's this guy coming from battle, riding a horse into town, and everyone, the whole town, the whole community is out there cheering him on, waving flags and flowers, going like, "Yay, welcome back! Thank you for fighting hard." And that's what we're getting here. Thank you for fighting hard, Pisces. Thank you for having gone to battle. And I feel like this battle, all these things you've been conquering, you've been fighting over, they were not just for you. They were just not just your things. They were like more than that, okay? And you took that on and you did it for so long at such a great cost to yourself. But here you are. Here you are. Let's get some clarification. Spirit, please give us some clarification on that Ace of Earth, that new beginning for Pisces. And by the way, all this green we're seeing here, it's not just in earth energy, it's not just about being balanced. This is also, there's a sense of career and rewards here, okay? The earthly realms talk about like resources, things that are tangible, things that we can see, that we can feel. And especially with that Ace of Pentacles here, it's a sign of abundance. If it's a new career you're gonna step onto as the maiden that's just waking up, finding balance, that's gonna start something new, just know that it's going to be very promising. It is very promising. The Seven of Pentacles is the same thing. It's you having planted the seeds. It's you having done the work and taking stock of how far you've come along and taking stock of the progress that has been made, knowing there's more to come, okay? Let's see here. Ace of Pentacles. Give us some clarification on the Ace of Pentacles, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles for Pisces. Clarification on the Ace of Pentacles for Pisces. I'm so happy for this reading for you right now, Pisces. That's exactly what you needed. That's exactly what you needed. 7. You see? Courage. Yes, it did take great courage for you. 7. The 7 of Wands card is a man jumping into battle. Jumping into battle with great courage. It's him against the many. Okay, like when I said it was you fighting for the collective and you fighting for a great cause with great courage. And I feel like there are times you didn't even understand, you didn't even see it, because normally in the regular tarot, this is after tarot, in the tarot, the Rider-Waite cards, we'll see this guy is on top of that hill, and all we see is him swinging that his wand, and what we see from the bottom, we don't see the people. We only see those ones that are pointing at him, towards him, but he's just winking. So it's almost like sometimes you'd be like, is he fighting an invisible enemy? But now we know it was Will. It was not an invisible enemy, even though we couldn't see the people, but we could see the ones. They were not just planted on the ground and he's just, trying to write them down. There were real danger on your path. There were real enemies that were coming at you, and you were being very courageous. So when I'm saying perhaps not even you understood, perhaps not even the people around you understood the battles you had to fight. And what's coming at me right now, I'm trying to say it, and I don't stutter, but whenever I'm doing this reading, for whatever reason, I start to stutter a little bit. Not in the evil. That's what was coming in my head as I'm saying to you. That's the message I want to bring too. For some of you, it was really real negative energy, negative entities you were fighting, not just battles, like real spiritual battles that you were fighting. Okay, it wasn't just in your head. And here you have a new beginning. More. Wow. Okay. In reverse, they came out. This is the 2 of Swords. Moon in Libra card. It came out in reverse. This is the card of being sometimes indecisive, right? Trying to make a decision. You would rather, she's sitting there blind, kind of like, I would rather not see. I don't want to know. Why don't you guys go at it? Mano a mano, may the best man win. And then that's it. Like, I don't want to choose. I can't choose. It came out in reverse. Time for indecision is over. Decision needs to be made, like right now. So choosing a path. The 2 is also, again, duality. Again, we saw that with that 6 of Wands. Choosing a path, making a decision to go forward. In fairness, again, the two of Swords deals also with ideas of fairness, just like the 6 of Earth, in a different way, especially when it comes to a situation. Making a choice and going forward in fairness, now is the time. And here we go. The Page of Page of Swords. The Page of Swords sometimes can seem like someone who's it's kind of like a sword, sometimes a lurker, right? Sometimes, especially in this in the after tarot, it's very interesting. If you look at the card carefully, you see the wind blowing the that tree. Even his hair is blowing. You have an idea of how like there's a real thunderstorm coming through, right? There's a storm brewing, and it's like he doesn't even see the people that are marching towards him, and he's all he knows is the light. The candle light just went out there on you, Pisces. All he knows is that I'm looking at my swords, and that sword is my truth. That sword is my path. That sword is my clarity. I'm moving forward. I'm just going. I'm just going for it, and that's that. And that's that. And the thing with that is, it comes with a warning. That Page of Swords. It's that idea of it's just a page there, right? Just a page is an apprentice. You're still learning. You're not a king yet. Yeah, you haven't matured yet. So there's a sign of caution in that, especially if it's a matter of career, it's a big decision, a new beginning, and like you, let's say you're getting engaged, you're starting to start a family with someone, you're starting to make a move, to move somewhere else, to start a new job, to start a new business, whatever that is of earth, whatever new beginning that is of earth represent for you, Pisces. Just know it is very important to not be too single-minded. It's very important to pay attention, to not be that guy here who cannot even feel the wind blowing, to not even feel the storm coming, people marching, to be mindful, because it came out this way, meaning you're not paying attention to what's coming around you. It's important to be mindful of how all of this change is impacting your whole life, how comprehensive it is, because it is, and how you have to do your due diligence still, okay? Especially in a matter of career. If you're being offered a new contract, that you read every single part of that contract, every aspect of it, to know how is it going to affect you, to know that this is exactly what you want before you make that choice, okay? In making that decision to move forward in fairness, be very clever, be very studious about it, be very clear about your path forward. Know every aspect of that decision that you're making going forward. And if it's somebody who's making that decision, especially if you're dealing with other people, be very clear. Is that somebody that I can work with? Okay, Pisces? Oh, more cards jumped out for you before I could even ask. The Hermit, going within. Going within, that's the lone man journey to really get to know, who am I? What do I stand for? Where do I want to go? Why am I here? In meditation, that's where these answers will come from. You have to take that time to really go deep within for that. Major Arcana number 9. And then we have the Four of Water. Four of Cups here is telling us usually there's a sense of boredom with that Four of Cups. Here, I don't feel that's so much for you, Pisces. I feel like it's you coming to an understanding of what's important to you and what's not important to for you. It's you understanding that you do not have to accept every cup that's offered to you. It's you finding your own emotional stability in knowing that, okay, this is not going to do it. And I felt like, because this is the Moon in Cancer card, I felt like during that past moon, new moon in Cancer that we just experienced, and it was such a tough time. If I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a tough time with those energies. Like, it wasn't even the retrograde so much, it was a lot going on with all those four planets in retrograde, and that new moon in Cancer, starting from that until even just now I can feel the shift happening, that I'm coming back to being. But it was a lot of energy to go go through. But I feel like you did that work, Pisces. You've been going through it, and then you've been learning how to be still. You've been learning how to meditate. You've been learning how to hear those deep-seated questions, the answers to the deep-seated questions that you have about you, your life, your universe, your purpose here, okay? And that's allowing you to remove yourself from the bondage. That's allowing you to remove yourself from feeling stuck of, it's got to be that one way. It's got to be, that's the way it's always been. And look at this, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What else could you ask for? This is a creative queen. This is a passionate, mystical queen who use all her femininity, who use her power, her mysticism, her intuition to get exactly what she wants. And the Queen of Wands usually is a very beautiful woman, and she knows she is. She doesn't manipulate per se. She just knows how to use the energy. She knows how to use her gifts and her blessing to achieve her goals. Okay, to manifest her own destiny. So this is what we're coming into here. Continue to do what you're doing, Pisces, because it's working out for you. There are new offers, there are new beginnings coming towards you, and you're really getting to be one with the universe, to really learn yourself, to really um, manage your progress, okay, and to get yourself from any situation that makes you feel stuck, whether it's mentally, to not run for the next thing, to not let anyone play with your mind, and finding your own stability mentally, in meditation, finding your own balance between the spiritual world and the earthly realm, finding your own emotional stability as well, and learning to use your intellect at the same time. And I love this reading for you, Pisces. All that earth and energy that you have here, that's exactly what you needed. And this is the Woman's Oracle deck. Let's see what Woman's Message Spirit have for you, Pisces. Spirit, what message do you have for our Pisces friends? Message for our Pisces friends. And as I'm asking, for whatever reason, they're pulling my eyes towards the Maiden. They're pulling my eyes towards the Maiden. So let's see what message come out for you, Pisces. There we go. And we have healing family issues at the bottom of the deck. And I felt that strongly, by the way, last week. When I said it's a continuation, a story that continues for you, Pisces. For those of you I'm connecting with, that I'm picking up, those of you I'm picking up on your energy, it is indeed the same story continue on. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And as I keep saying, I truly felt like it. A lot of you, Pisces, it was a lot of things that you were bounded, that makes you feel bounded, that makes you feel stuck. Whether in your mind, in your way of being, in your way of thinking, in your way of experiencing the world, really had to do with family ties, with karmic ties that were not just your story, but that were ancestral ties, right? Whether from your parents, current parents, from past life, family life. But what the big message Spirit wants you to know, you've been carrying a heavy burden, and you've been healing those things. And I feel like you have been doing the healing work, but now you've done the inner work, having gone through that hermit journey, okay? But now it's time to actually, in the earthly realm, to recognize it, to acknowledge it, to communicate it in forgiving. Even if you don't communicate it, but at least to for yourself to be able to say, yes, I'm forgiving my parents, I'm forgiving my past, whatever it is that made you feel so bounded and so afraid to let go, to release, to experience the world, to live a full life. And the card that actually came out for you was Passion. Okay, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yes, a new you is happening. And as I was shuffling, asking asking Spirit in that woman's card, my eyes kept going towards the Maiden card. And this is indeed what they're asking for you, to be the maiden in this beautiful garden, to just be happy, to be in your happy place. The transformation has already happened. Okay, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, because there's a new you, to experience love and all the beautiful things that life has to offer. You deserve it. Okay, Pisces? Let's see here. This is Madame Endora's fortune cards. Let's get some additional message for you. Here we go. Oh, okay. At the bottom, we have the Satyr. Reverie and indulgence. Reverie and indulgence. That was the past, I feel like, okay? And we have the Serpent. A sly and subtle approach is needed. A sly and subtle approach is needed. And for you, Pisces, I'm actually going to read the deeper meaning for you from the book, because I feel like there is a message there. Because that's a tire card about reverie and indulgence. I feel like that was the past. I feel like that was where you were stuck on, like in the dream world, where you are not really living, where you are not really participating, in life and all that it has to offer. And I feel like you've moved on from that. You've and it's not even like it was by choice. It was just like you just had to, because whatever reason why that had to happen, you have to experience these things. Those deaths, like I said, they've been played. The karmic thing, the karmic what's the word I'm looking for? It's like it's been balanced, okay? Everything has been balanced. The debts have been paid. Now you're on your way. It's time for you to live your own life. And let me see here. I'll read the serpent for you. It says here the stealthy, sly, and deceptive. The serpent may go unnoticed until it is too late. Be wary of hidden agenda and half truths. The serpent may also represent a secret admirer, a renewal, or a shedding of old habits. Of course, you see, I knew that's the reason why I pulled that up for you, because I felt very strongly that this is the past. So this is a renewal and a release of old habits. So this is what needs to happen now, releasing these old habits. And I feel like you're well on your way to do that, Pisces. And I thank you so much for your continued support. Please do come back next week for the next set of reading. And if you like the messages and you like my way of relaying the messages from spirit, please like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. I'm still trying to grow here in this community. And yeah, that's about it, Pisces. I feel like there's something else I need to tell you. If it comes up, I will for sure add it in the comment section. But as always, remember, love is indeed the only answer. Thank you, Pisces. Bye.